Do you hear that? Let me use post editing to turn it up. That's the fan. It's hot. It's really hot. It's too hot. It's too... Yes, Discord, thank you for pinging out and switch it off. It's too hot. This is like a little joke intro. It's not a joke though, because, you know, here in England, especially in the north of England, like maybe down Land's End, down London, Governor, you're next to France. You're next to tropical weather. Here in the north of England, it's normally raining. It's normally grey clouds and rain. And I want it back. I want it back. I want to not be like sweaty. And not the Fortnite kind of sweaty where you'll sweat for a victory royale when nobody cares. But like, I can't switch the fan off. It's 37 degrees. And you can hear it. This... It's like what? Let me go to my bin. 1, 2. This one's nearly empty. 3, and I've got a new one. Like, can't really hear that, but I've got another one. This is my 4th bottle of water in the span of like 4 hours. I'm drinking a bottle of water every hour. I'm constantly pissing because it's too damn hot. It's too hot. So if you're here in this intro video, which well, it is past, it was like 10 minutes ago, but if you hear the fan in the audio, because you can't switch it off, because you'll melt, because you're sweating, there's too much sweat, there's too much heat. I want me grey clouds back, I want me rain, that's what England's known for. But yeah, so if you hear the fan in the background, it's because I had to keep it on, because you'll fucking die. You'll burn. You'll die. Alright, hello. Welcome everybody. Spyro, you're a little bit late. Everybody's got their reviews up. You're pretty late. Oh. Am I? Am I now? Yeah, and also, why does that say part 1? Well, you see, everybody else does have their review up, but a lot of them did it day... Well, I can't say day 1, but day 2, day 3. Oh, look how nice it is. Look at all the stuff in it. So nice, so smooth. Missed out on the Grand Prix though, didn't you? Because I waited, because I knew that the Grand Prix was going to start, which it has on July 3rd, and with the Grand Prix would come new characters, new challenges, new things, a lot of things, and yeah, some of those things are a little bit of a problem. So I sat there, I recorded all the Grand Prix footage as well, and this video won't have too many pictures. You're just looking at a little still picture. There might be a tiny bit of editing that you're going to see in a moment, but this is just kind of the intro, because the review is going to be split up into 2 parts. There is going to be this video. Directly after this video is going to be a title. The video title is going to be Crash Tag Team Racing Nitro Fueled, the Grand Prix is a broken mess, or Crash Nitro Fuel Grand Prix is a broken mess, something to that effect, because I mean, well, just this happened in the Grand Prix. Alright, hello, welcome to today's race here in Meteor Gorge. We have got somebody across the starting line who just disconnected, so there he goes, but we've got a great race for you today with both me as the presenter and the racer. So first of all, 3rd place doesn't exist, he disconnected, but I'm in 1st place, going right into 2nd because the Cortex got a little bit of an extra starting boost. Here I am in 2nd place. If we check the bottom of the map there, we are pulling away from some of the other competition. It seems like it's definitely going to be a race between me and the Cortex, which his name is now out of sight. Something beginning with D. Is it Dan? I can't quite see anymore because of the particle effects from the bombs, so I'm just going to call him Dan for the sake of this little intro. But it is Dan. I do see an A and an N there. I can't see the rest of your name. Dan Remus? I can't see the rest of your name, but we are pushing away from the competition, which apparently all disconnected. It is just me and Dan racing. The Torna and the Amy are very far behind, so even if we do get hit by this orb, the orb completely missing the Cortex for some unknown reason, but even if we completely get hit by the orb and the clock, which we did, we are still pulling away, still in second place. All I need is to avoid that potion. All I need is one good item to secure my victory. A missile. Oh, he hit the wall. He hit the wall, and we got a mask because we were in. Wait, why are we still in second place? I'm sorry. Where how did the Amy? No, we're back into first place. The game must have screwed up there. We're back in first place. Cortex still close behind in second. I did hit him with the red potion, as we saw from the flash in the bottom left corner. Rapidly pulling away from the Cortex on this final lap. It looks like the trophy is definitely mine. Well, no, apparently Amy just magically teleported in front of everybody and has already secured the victory. What a bitch. So how did she do that? Well, what was her time? Who was it? What happened? Oh, apparently Giada was for 15 seconds, nearly 16 seconds ahead. So why didn't you show that the entire race? Throughout that entire race, there was never a connection issue. You know, nobody had the little Wi-Fi signal saying that our Wi-Fi's dead. So was that just Giada's Wi-Fi? What was that, your server? What happened? And that's how you get cheated out of first place, when the game's like, oh no, sorry, somebody else was in front of you this whole time and just magically teleported. And remember, this is an official tournament. Oh, and there's the signal. Did you see it in the bottom corner for a second there? There it is after the race has ended, after everybody's annoyed. And remember, this is an official tournament where I should have got 12 points, but I didn't. Fun survey. Ha 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 ha. What a joke. Okay, yeah, that's the thing that happened in the Grand Prix. That's, you know, so when people are trying to ascend this leaderboard and things like this are happening, well, kind of gonna make people feel cheated, isn't it? Like, hey, you know, I was definitely in third place throughout the entire race. I was in, was it second? I don't remember. But, like, for the entire race, I was in second place. You saw it constantly in second place. And then somebody warped ahead of me. You can watch, we've just analysed and watched the entire race, where we only ever saw the Cortex get ahead. Nobody else did. Then it warped. So that means that some of those people have got those high scores in the Grand Prix for the top 5% car. Well, did they get them legit? Did somebody lag past them? Did they lag past people? The servers are completely baked, and to be giving out a prize like that when some people might not deserve that prize, that's going to spark a lot of problems. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's obviously people on that list that probably do deserve it, that probably are exceptionally good drivers that can keep the blue fire going, which is an issue we will talk about in the other review. But, you know, there's definitely, like, good drivers out there, but when you're having issues like this, and then issues like this,
WARLDO!
yes, that happened in one match. I'm not saying it's every match. Like, I'd say about 70% of my matches, maybe 75% of my matches are fine. But, like, the other 25% are laggy, or everybody's teleporting around, or, you know, you'll be in second, and then when the race ends, it's like, no, you were never in second. It was a lie. So, to offer a prize like that, yeah, that's not good. But we're going to talk about that in the next video, which is called the Grand Prix is a Broken Mess. So this was just more of an intro that you're going to get this part, the intro, not much editing, just telling you it's going to be a big 3 parts. Then you're going to get the Grand Prix bit where the Grand Prix is a broken mess. Then you get the actual main review, and in that main review I will say go watch the Grand Prix video and then come back. Like, it'll be intersplice, so you'll need to kind of watch that one first to understand why in the review I will say the things I did. And it's like, and you know, like, it's just, yeah, it's just no. So that's why I waited. So this was just a little intro to tell you how it's going to work, that you've got the intro, and then I advise you to go watch part 2. That'll be coming probably Monday, because I'm currently uploading all my footage from the PlayStation. It takes a while, and then you've got to edit everything together, like Activision pulling a Bethesda with stuff like this in the shop that's a limited time offer.
Offers and scarcity plays into the loss aversion. If there are rare cards up here, and you see the goblin going with his clocks, tick-tock, I'll take it away from you, I'll take it away from you. They are scarce, they go away. This is a brilliant way to get more.
Yes, the goblin's going to take it away from you, tick-tock, tick-tock, and the fact that they pulled the Bethesda, where this is literally the screenshot from hour 1 of the Grand Prix, the very second it updated, and oh look, that shit's on sale. Oh, what was that about the Christmas bundle being on sale?
But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle. $24 for some Christmas-themed emotes, twice the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency. That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU. Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price.
Oh yeah, that's right, it's illegal to do that. It's you can't put something on sale when it's never been on sale, and that's literally the very first minute that the Grand Prix went live, so it was never that price. That's what we call artificial price hiking, which is fucking illegal, Activision, or have you learnt nothing from Bethesda? Also, I only noticed this in post-editing when I was actually like looking at that picture for what I've just shown you, and when I noticed that they still use the same default, like, rare, common, epic, legendary colour scheme that everybody else uses, so I'm gonna have to play it again for the AAA industry.
Come now, little one, open up your eyes. Open up your
So yeah, all that's going to be in the Grand Prix. So that's just what I wanted to show you. I wanted to say we've got part 1, and you should go watch the Grand Prix video first, and then the review second. So when I talk about the Grand Prix in the review, you'll have already had the context. You'll already know the full details of why the Grand Prix is a broken mess. Then you won't have to pause the video and go watch it, because you'll already know. Then part 2 is the Grand Prix, then part 3 is the review. So this is just a little intro to say the Crash reviews are coming, and I waited for the Grand Prix. I knew they'd do something in the Grand Prix. I was like, they're gonna, you can't just push out a big major tournament, literally like the very first month you launch, and not have something being a complete and total issue or something not being a complete and total shit show. I knew something would happen, so I was like, I'm gonna hold back on the Crash Team Racing review until I see the Grand Prix and see what goes wrong, because it's Activision, and Activision just can't make something and something will go wrong, and surprise, surprise, things did go wrong. So there you go. So I will leave you all now with this quick intro video, and I will see all of you in Monday probably, because it's Friday now. All the footage should be uploaded, then I can like edit it, and then you know, I've got the podcast tomorrow, so there'll be a little bit of time where I won't be working on it. Then I'll be working on it through Sunday, and it should be up on Monday. So that's what's happening. But you know, you've already seen a couple of things like the lagging and the getting a place that you really thought you got but you didn't, and then obviously the atomic shop. You put things on discount when it's not on discount, because that's not how it works. So you already had a little appetizer. You've had your little starter, and on Monday you'll see the main course. So, yay! That's good. So I'll leave you all now with that knowledge, and I will continue to go and get to work on Beanox. Just like stop that prize. Like, give everybody the champion, either just delete it for now, or give everybody the champion car and the champion decal, because A, your servers are broken, and there are certain mechanics of the Grand Prix that are broken, and it just won't work, and it's going to annoy people, and it's going to be a shit show. And B, like, you should cancel it anyway, because I can't confirm this unless you directly be not to confirm this from your own mouth, but I've heard that you're bringing this to PC, and this is a Season 1 Championship decal, so PC's just not going to be able to get that car. That's it. They're screwed. They're done for. You know, when you make a tournament like how Fortnite made its World Cup and how Overwatch made its World Cup, like PC and PlayStation and Xbox and Switch, like they all have to have the tournament at the exact same time to ensure that everybody gets the exact same prize at the exact same time. Whereas if you do it like this, then one section of your fan base, the ones that are waiting for it to come to PC, because apparently it is, again, I need your confirmation on that, but, you know, the people that are waiting for it on PC will never be able to get this thing, and therefore less people will play it, because they're never going to be able to get this championship thing, because you brung out a tournament before you released it on PC. Idiots. So, yeah, just, that's Beanox, like, while I'm working on this, just, like, stop that. Like, keep the Grand Prix going. If you want to give out your Nitro points and your little prizes, that's fine, but this championship car and the championship decal, either just give it to anybody, because it's a mess and there's clearly potentially some underhanded tactics in play and nobody's going to be happy with who gets the car, or just scrap the car thing entirely for this particular tournament and say anybody that gets in the top 5% have like 50,000 Wumpa coins or some big number, but like don't put the physical prize, because you are not ready for that level of responsibility. So yes, I will leave you all now, and I will see all of you on Monday for the championship, or the Grand Prix is a broken mess.